Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good morning to all of you. Today we are going to continue Unit 8, Where Were You Yesterday? And then for today's lesson, you can refer to your textbook page 75. Okay, today we are going to learn about Where Were You Yesterday? Okay, before we go further, let's take a look at the objective and the success criteria for today's lesson. Okay, at the end of the lesson, pupils will be able to ask and answer about where someone was in the past. And then the success criteria are pupils watch the YouTube video, pupils do the simple activity, pupils understand the lesson, and then the last one is pupils answer the question in the exercise book. Okay, let's do some activity. Let's guess. Okay, let's guess. Yesterday, I went to a place. Do you want to guess what the place is? Okay, I will give you some clues. Okay, clue number one is it was a shop. And then the second clue is there were many books in it. Okay, so where do you think this place was? Very good. The answer is book shop. Okay, do you get your answer correct? Okay, great. Okay, today we are going to learn singular and plural past tense verb that are was and were. Okay, look at the table here. Okay, under the column was, okay, there are I, he, she, and it. And then under the column were, there are you, we, and they. Okay, you can pause this video and copy this table in your exercise book. Okay, remember this table is important for you to understand the lesson today. Okay, you have to draw and write this table in your exercise book because it is important for you to understand the lesson today. Now let's learn how to ask question and answer the question. If we want to know where our friends went to yesterday, we can ask like this. Okay, where were you yesterday? Repeat after me, class. Where were you yesterday? Okay, we use the verb were here because it is past tense or something that has happened before. Okay, we use were for something that has happened before. Okay, if you want to answer this question, you can say like this. Okay, I was at the bookshop. Okay, repeat after me. I was at the bookshop. Okay, refer you can if you want to answer this question, refer to the table that I showed you just now. Okay, this table, you can see that the word I or the pronoun I is located under the column was. So you have to use was to answer the question. Okay, you have to add was with the I to answer the question. Okay, let's try another question. Okay, if you want to ask regarding a girl, okay, you can ask like this. Where was she yesterday? Okay, repeat after me, class. Where was she yesterday? Okay, we use the word she because it to refer to a girl, and word was because it is a past tense or something that has happened before. Okay, again, you can refer to the table that I showed you just now to answer the question. You can find the word she. Okay, she is located under the column was. So your answer should be like this. Okay, where was she yesterday? Okay, the answer is she was at the bookshop. Okay, repeat after me. She was at the bookshop. Okay, there are two ways to answer this question actually. Okay, the first one is, of course, you can refer to the table that I showed you. And then the second one is, you can refer to the clue in the question itself. Okay, there's some clue here. Okay, the question is, where was she? Where was she? Okay, the answer is she was. Okay, the question is, was she? So the answer should be she and was. Okay, not she and were, but she was, because the clue here including the word was and she. So the answer should be she and was. Okay, if you want to ask regarding a boy, okay, you can ask like this. Okay, where was he yesterday? Okay, repeat after me, class. Where was he yesterday? We use the word he to refer to a boy, and of course the word was because it is past tense or something that has happened. Again, you can refer to the table that I showed you. Okay, you can find that the word he is under the column was, or you can find the answer or you can find the clue in the question itself. Okay, so the answer should be like this. Okay, where was he yesterday? Okay, the clue is was and he, so the answer should be he and was. Okay, he was at the bookshop. He was at the bookshop. Repeat after me, class. He was at the bookshop. Okay, now what if you want to ask regarding two or more people? How do you ask the question? You can ask the question like this. Where were they yesterday? Okay, repeat after me, class. Where were they yesterday? Okay, we use the word they to represent many people, and the word were because it is past tense and it is plural for they. Like I said, you can refer to the table that I showed you. You can find that the word they is under the column were. Okay, and or you can find the clue in the question itself. Okay, the question is, were they? So the answer should have they and were. Okay, so the correct answer should be like this. Okay, they were at the bookshop. The clue here were and they, so the answer should be they and were. Okay, you have to remember that. Okay, they were at the bookshop. Okay, now let's do some activities. Okay, where was he yesterday? Okay, this girl is asking where was the boy yesterday. Okay, this boy. Okay, the answer should be like this. Okay, the answer will be he, and then blank at the and blank here. The first thing that you need to do is to decide whether to use were or was. Like I said before, you can refer the table that I showed you, or you can find the clue in the question. Okay, the clue is here, was he. Okay, so the clue in the question is was he. So the answer should include was in the structure. And then next, look at the picture and think where the place is. Okay, very good. The place is the school. So the correct answer is he was at the school. Okay, nice. Okay, next. Let's try another one. Okay, where was she yesterday? Okay, this girl is asking about another girl. Okay, the answer would be she blank at the blank here. Okay, the first thing that we need to know is whether to use were or was. Okay, like I said, you can refer to the table that I showed you, or you can find the clue in the question itself. Okay, the clue is was she. Okay, the clue is was she. So the answer should include was in the structure. Next, you have to look at the picture. Okay, where was she in the picture? The picture shows a playground. So the correct answer is she was at the playground. Okay, very good. Next, if we want to ask about two or more people, we can ask like this. Where were they yesterday? Okay, the structure for the answer should be like this. Okay, they and then blank here at the blank here. First thing that we need to know whether to use were or was. Okay, like I said a few times. Okay, you have to refer to the table that I showed you, or you can find the clue in the question. Okay, the clue here is were they. So the answer should include were in the structure. And then next, look at the picture and think about where the place is. The place is the library. So the correct answer is they were at the library. Okay, very good. Next, okay, if you want to ask about somebody, okay, the question is like this. Where were you yesterday? Okay, where were you yesterday? Okay, if someone asks about you, you have to start the answer with I. Okay, if someone asks about you, you have to start the answer with I here. Okay, the structure is like this. I and then blank here at the blank here. Blank here. Okay, what should we use to answer the question? Was or were? Okay, was, were or was? To answer this, look at the table that I showed you. Okay, I is located under the column was. So we have to use was in the structure. Now look at the place in the picture. Okay, what do you think this place is? Okay, it is a hospital. So the correct answer is I was at the hospital. Okay, repeat after me, class. I was at the hospital. Okay, I think that's all for today's lesson. Then let's do some revision regarding this table. Okay, the word I, okay, I, the pronoun I, he, she, and it falls under the column was for the singular, and then which is a singular verb. Whereas the word or the pronoun you, we, and they fall under the column were. You, we, and they fall under the column were, which is the plural verbs. Okay, I think that's all for this lesson. Okay, remember you have to draw this table in your exercise book. We will meet again in our next class. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.